Another warm, gloomy start across southeast Louisiana on this Saturday, and you can expect a mostly cloudy forecast for the rest of your afternoon as well. We do have some low-lying cloud cover right now, and temperatures somewhere between the 60s and 70s in terms of not only actual temperature, but also your dew point and therefore the feels like temperature. So we continue with those wind speeds, relatively light for the most part. We are seeing a little bit more of a wind speed down towards the lakefront in the teens. Otherwise, single digits out there. And hour by hour brings us into the 80s once again this afternoon. So we'll top out right around 82. And we will have that cloud cover keeping us a little bit cooler much of the day in the 70s as we get to tonight also. Of course, remember, this is going to be your last later sunset as we fall back overnight tonight and grab that extra hour of sleep in the name of a sunset a little bit sooner tomorrow. So we'll see the sun setting in the 5 o'clock hour on your Sunday, and above normal temperatures around a while longer. Of course, daylight saving time always a sign of fall, but it just doesn't quite feel like that right now, and it won't for at least the next 6 to 10 days. We do have the possibility of additional rain chances once more on Election Day. We saw a good bit of rain yesterday, but we're just not seeing the upper levels allowing for any major temperature change here anytime soon. You'll notice we continue to see a trough digging a little bit further south from the north, but it just does not quite reach southeast Louisiana. So instead, we're dominated by that ridge of high pressure as we head into the extended outlook, and that means we're going to stay a little above average temperature-wise for the next 6 to 10 days. You'll notice that's the case across most of the south. Hopefully, we're going to see some things changing as we get into the later part of November, but likely through the middle of the month, we are going to stay a little bit warmer than we should for this time of year. So those 80s with us a while longer. We're averaging about 9 degrees warmer than we should be as we head into tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday on Election Day, and then we'll drop off just slightly into your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But these dew point values are going to stay in the upper 60s to low 70s, which means it is going to feel a little bit humid when you're stepping outside, and that only adds to our overall non-seasonal feel. So on Tuesday, we'll go with about a 40% rain chance. A lot of people got the vote out of the way early, but won't be a total washout by any means. Now, traditionally, as we get into November, we are not talking about a ton of development in the tropics, and we only have until November 30th left for hurricane season. But we're watching an area of potential development down towards the Caribbean. If this were to develop, there is the chance that it could end up entering the Gulf of Mexico. A couple of the models do take it that direction as we head into next week, but it's not exactly going to enter a super favorable environment for development because we've got cooler water temperatures in the Gulf compared to the Caribbean, and then we've also got a lot more wind shear to break anything that may develop up a little bit. So that's good news there as we head into the next 7 days. But of course, just stay posted. You'll notice the next name on the list is Patty. Getting close to the end there. Here's your 7-day forecast. We continue with temperatures consistently in the 80s. So rain chances are back a little bit more considerably than we've seen over the last couple of weeks. We'll see anywhere from about 20 to 40% of coverage as we head into the next 72 hours. But it looks like Election Day is the one that may have more rain than any other. Overnight, you'll continue to fall into the 60s on the North Shore and the 70s across South Shore locations consistently. No major cold fronts in the foreseeable future.